Hello, my dear kids. Very good evening. This is Sundar Ravinathan here. Hey guys, what's happening? How's everybody? Pratish is asking, sir, why are you not in studio? So I kept back running for this. I was outside, Pratish, so could not get back to the studio on time. So that is the reason. Of course, I wanted to take this session in the studio only, but got stuck outside. So could not reach the studio on time. So came back running home. So thank you for joining this session, guys. So what are we going to do? We are starting a new chapter, Devotional Paths to the Divine. Guys, who is divine? Who is divine? Can you tell me who is divine? Hi, Kriti. Hi, Naitik. Come on, who is divine? Devotional paths to the divine means whom? Hi, Utkarsha. Divine is God. Arjun is saying God. Exactly. So there were different people thought there are different routes to take God, to reach God. Right? Today we will speak about certain, in the past. What are the different routes and different types of people took? We have already heard about Buddhism, Jainism. Like this, how about others? Right? We will discuss something very interesting. Tomorrow's session I will take in studio. Okay, Pratish? Not tomorrow, Sunday. Okay? Right, let us move on. So guys, this is the week schedule. So we are on Thursday, which is the Devotional Path to the Divine chapter part 1. Tomorrow we will deal with part 2. And that's how we will end the academic schedule. And Sunday we will have a very interesting session that I will not tell you what it is. Yeah? Awesome. Thank you, Krishna Gitika. Happy Navratri, Dashera to every one of you. Okay, guys, Vedanta Young Wonders, this channel is for 6th, 7th and 8th graders. So typically what do we do? Yeah, we have academics as well as non-academics, right? Academically, mathematics, science, English and social. 4 subjects we cover. How much? An entire year's chapter. Non-academically, we have a lot of series going on. Series on coding we have completed. Series on space. Series on careers is going on. So many interesting stuff happens in the channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Guys, if you want to subscribe, subscribe now. Hit the bell icon whenever you subscribe. Thank you. Anvesha, 15-20 minutes. Okay, look at the fun fact. So guys, we have mobile cameras, right? 40 pixel, 48 pixel, 72 pixel, 100 plus pixels. Human eye, the way I am seeing now, the human eye, it is 576 megapixels. That's why we are able to see everything so clearly. Did you like this information? So how many pixels is the human eye? 576. Awesome, right? Hi, Joel. Great. Time to get started. Wow, look at that. She's like my daughter, dancing all the time. Cool. So devotional path to the divine. So guys, what are we going to deal with? See, with a lot of, I would say advancement slowly in the past, if you look at it, with a lot of rulers, multiple kingdoms came in, people started mingling, cultures started mixing because traders, everyone started going from one place to another. They did not exchange just products. They also exchanged cultures. So with all that mix happening, one thing came out clearly, idea of a supreme God. Okay, I will explain you what it is. And then number 2, in southern India, a new movement, typically we call it as form of worship. Bhakti is a form of worship. Okay. So a new form of worship, Bhakti in South India came in through Nayanars and Alvars. These are 2 segments of people. Who are they? I will explain to you. Sir, if anyone is wearing spectacles, how many megapixel? Eyes megapixel won't change. It is always the same. Assume that your mobile camera is there. In that camera, there is a scratch. The pixel won't change, right? But the camera still will be blur. So pixel will always be the same. So third one, philosophy and bhakti. What is that? And slowly with the emergence of bhakti movement in Tamil Nadu, right, the southern India, there is something called Veera Shaivism. Veera Shaivism, alright, typically it's for Lord Shiva. That started emerging in towards a little more southern, which is Karnataka. So this was started by Basavanna. We will speak about all these 4 things today. Yeah? Awesome. So, shall we go on? Here it is. So the idea of a supreme God. I was telling you, right? With a lot of mixed, lot of kingdoms came in, different people came, different forms of worship came. One thing came out separate. That is, people said human beings are not are not equal at birth. Everyone started, there is a thought which started rolling, which is all human beings are not equal at birth. Alright. So by birth, a few human beings are like divine. So the idea of a supreme God. So our purpose of life is to reach that supreme God. That idea started coming in. Different people called it different. Buddha called it as salvation. Alright, that is reaching the God. So the idea of a supreme God, alright, who could kind of separate you from this, human bondage through devotion, that started coming out. Okay, this is called, the Bhakti. A form of worship, and through that, you can detach yourself from all the worldly things and reach God. Are you guys clear? So a lot of kingdoms came in, lot of cultures got mixed. Among all these things, new ideas became on worship and all started coming about God. So people started believing all human beings by birth are not equal. They said our purpose of life is to attain, that nirvana or enlightenment through salvation. That is how you can reach God. Okay, so that is why you need to worship or devote. You should be a devotee. This is what Bhakti stated. Guys, are you clear? I think I repeated it again. Come on, come on, come on. Are you guys clear now? Guys, all of you, quick, quick, quick. Awesome. Sure, Utkarsh, sure. So, gods and goddesses, people started worshipping different gods and goddesses like Shiva, Vishnu or Durga. In different areas. If you go to few areas, there will be a lot of people worshipping Shiva. If you go to a few areas, there will be people worshipping Vishnu. A few areas, you will see goddess Durga. Right? Move towards Bengal, you will know. Correct? Durga. We have the Durga Puja, right? So special and so famous. So people started worshipping Shiva, Vishnu and Lord Shiva, Vishnu and Durga. So methods of worship, alright, these kind of the ways with different ways in which you can worship started getting spread into the local people, local cults, right? And the idea of bhakti, guys, what is bhakti? Devotion to attain or to reach supreme God, that is called bhakti. This idea of bhakti became highly popular and even Buddhists and Jains started adopting these beliefs. Happy Navratri Kriti, YouTube beta. Yes, Menti is there, Menti is there. Okay, so a new form of bhakti in South India. Typically this is towards south like Tamil Nadu. Between 7th and 9th centuries, there were new religious movements led by Nayanars. Nayanars are people who worshipped Lord Shiva, and Alvars are people who worshipped Lord Vishnu. Okay, and these people, Nayanars and Alvars, they are two different segments altogether. Okay, and they came from all castes. There can be Nayanar from any caste, there can be Alvar from any caste, but they worship Shiva if they are a Nayanar, they worship Lord Vishnu if they are Alvar. So they came even from untouchable castes, all these Nayanars and Alvars. Example, castes like Pulayars, Panars. Pulayars, Panars are different castes which were considered to be untouchables at one point in time. Yeah, Krishna Gita is saying story of Prahalada. So what they did, they even detested, they made even Buddhists and Jains think, and they even, they started preaching Lord Shiva and Vishnu. Worshipping them is the path to salvation, to reach the Supreme God. So Alvar said, worship Lord Vishnu to reach the Supreme God. Nayanar said, worship Lord Shiva to reach the Supreme God. Cool? Hi, developing minds. Hi Kalaivani. So they believed in idea of love and heroism from the Sangam literature. This is towards the south, Sangam literature, and mixed them with values of Bhakti. Okay, guys, I want you to remember a few things selectively. Remember Nayanars and Alvars. They were there between the 7th and 9th centuries. They came from all types of castes, including the untouchable castes like Pulayars and Panars. Now, Nayanars worship Shiva, Lord Shiva, and Alvars worship Lord Vishnu. All you need to remember this. And these people, to spread, their preachings, they kept on wandering from place to place. And they preached, they wrote unique poems and, with music in praise of Lord Shiva and Lord Vishnu. Guys, all these they are treated like gods in southern part of India. These Nayanars and Alvars, they are treated like gods, alright, in southern part of India. People in between 10th and 12th centuries, Chola and Pandya kings built temples for them, for these people. Whichever temples which, these Nayanars went, right, they went, they built exclusive temples for these people. The Chola and Pandya kings. Salvation means, guys, right now all of us have a family, have, salvation is detaching ourselves to reach, or denouncing all worldly pleasures to reach God. That is what they call salvation or enlightenment. Okay. So these Nayanars and Alvars, for them even these Chola and Pandya kings built temples, and their poems were composed as religious biographies. Even today it is being used widely. Cool. Okay, guys, quickly about Vedanta Pro subscription. Now we have come out with an amazing subscription called Vedanta Pro. Here you have a great chance to learn from the best of teachers and get best marks as it is quoted here. So what is so special about this? Unlimited live classes with fun and high level quizzes. Okay. So that is, you will see that, you have access to so many classes of these amazing teachers. And you become so good when you learn, because everything will be simple and interesting. Even tough concepts, boring concepts will be simple and interesting. So you become very strong. You can compete with any student. And if you miss a session or you're not clear, you have interactive replays. Watch them as many times as you can. And yes, when they are teaching, you can focus on listening and understanding them, because all what they are writing on the board, in one click at the end of the session, everything can be downloaded as a PDF. Cool? So doubts, you need not go with any doubts in mind, alright, when the class is over, because all your doubts will be solved inside the class. Guys, this is a bonus. Unlimited micro courses, topic wise, chapter wise courses we give you. If you're preparing for boards or competitive exams, we give access to our free crash courses also. So many features, so less price. Make use of it, guys. Really good teachers. who can clarify any kind of a doubt. You know what happens when good teachers teach? You will have very less doubts because they make it very simple and interesting. That's why you should learn from these teachers. Guys, the details of all these courses are, the subscription is pinged in your description box. Blue color link you can see. Click on that. Note this coupon code SRPRO. SRPRO. So once you click on the link in the description box, it will take you to this page. It will ask you for your grade and your board. Type your grade, type your board. It will bring you here. You see, you have 3 variants of this subscription. If you are looking for unlimited live classes, tests, assignments, and doubts to be solved inside the class, you can take the first one, which is light. If you say, sir, along with this, I want doubt solving even outside class through probably a mobile app or something, take up the second one, which is classic. If you say, sir, I want all the features of light as well as classic, but I want a personal mentor and I don't want too many students in the batch. Maximum 15, 1-5. Take a premium in that case. These are the 3 variants. All the best, guys. Looking forward to. You have 2 choices, guys. If you want to take it up, you can either try for 1 month. See how amazing the subscription is. Or you can buy the complete course. Up to you. Okay? All the best. Now, 1 month. Maths, physics, chemistry, biology, English and social 6 subjects. Pro Light. Costs you only 1,710 rupees for 6 subjects. If you take 1 month trial of classic, it is 2,520. 1 month trial of premium, 5,400. So as I said, irrespective, you can click on apply coupon and get the discount. Guys, these are the dates when our batches are starting. Right? Note this down. CBSE batches are starting in these dates. Similarly, ICST, MST. We have Olympiad crash courses starting on 5th of October and 6th of October as well, which have just started. Mathematics course, a math calculation trick course. If you are in 8th grade, foundation courses are also there for JEE and NEET. If you are taking a pro premium batch, which is the last one, which I told you, right? With a personal mentor and a batch of 15. It starts 6th, 7th and 8th grade. 6th starts on 11th October. 7th and 8th have started on 4th of October. So guys, the link, and once again, one final time, it is there in the description box. The coupon code is, to get a discount, SRPRO. All the best. Looking forward. Make use of it. So philosophy and Bhakti. Guys, there are 2 people whom I'm going to speak about. One is Shankara, the other is Ramanuja. So Shankara, he was, born in Kerala in the 8th century. Alright, he is also a very, very philosophical thinker, influential thinker. He advocated Advaita. Alright, Advaita is nothing but the human souls are one. Alright, and the supreme soul, right? It is formless. It doesn't have any shape. What we see, right? This is not our soul. This is just a physical body. So the supreme soul is formless and it does not have any death. It is the ultimate reality. So Shankara said, please give up all the worldly pleasures. Remember I was telling you salvation. Okay, they said these are illusions. Don't take them up. And for attaining salvation, you need to follow the true path of knowledge. Guys, it would be a little philosophical, but remember, everyone have their own style of thinking and they were preaching accordingly. So Adi Shankara, he was an advocate of Advaita. Advaita is the human soul, the oneness of human soul. Supreme soul is the ultimate reality that does not have any death. And he was advising people to give up all worldly pleasures. Clear? So if you look at Ramanuja, he was born in Tamil Nadu in the 11th century. And he was influenced by Alvars. That means Lord Vishnu. Right? He said the path to salvation is intense devotion to Lord Vishnu. Ramanuja. And he also, suggested, it is called Vishishadvaita. Alright, which says, even if a soul unites with the Supreme Soul, right, it will not mix with the Supreme Soul. It will still remain a separate one, but it will be blessed by the Supreme Soul. It is called Vishishadvaita. If our soul unites with the Supreme Soul, alright, it will not mix with it. it will still remain distinct as our own soul, but it will be under the blessing of the Supreme Soul. So this, his style of ideology, it created a new form of bhakti in northern India. He was from South India. Hi Abdullah. Oh wow, awesome Aditya or Diksha. Awesome. Great to see this. Hi Ranjani. I know you. So guys, the last one before we jump to Menti. So now all what we dealt with an emergence of so many rulers, kingdoms, traders, etc. and mixing of cultures, the idea of Supreme God came in. The thought of, all human beings are not the same by birth started coming in. Right? So I have also taken you through Alvars and Nayanars. Right? And now I have also spoken about Shankara as well as Ramanuja. So now with the final one, Veera Shaivism by Basavanna, that is, he is from Karnataka. Okay? The Tamil Bhakti movement, okay, it came together, all right, and the temple worship. Bhakti movement says, it advocates for idol worship, temple worship. So the Bhakti movement and temple worship came together to create something called a Veera Shaiva movement that started in Karnataka in mid-12th century. It was started by Basavanna and other Veera Shaivas like Allama Prabhu and Akkamadevi. Akkamadevi as well as Allama Prabhu, all right, as well as Basavanna. They are the ones who started what we call as Veera Shaivism. All right. So they said all human beings are equal and they were against all the Brahminical ideas. As per the Brahminical idea, remember they followed the different system where all human beings are not equal. Here in Veera Shaivism, all human beings are equal and they were against the Brahminical ideas. Right, where they said there are different castes are there, Varna system, and women are not given due importance. So, and they Veera Shaivism, they were against religious rituals and idol worship. So it's a little different, right? So guys, remember Veera Shaivism, they said all human beings are equal. Brahminical ideas, they were against them. And they are opposing religious rituals and idol worship. Are you clear? Guys, if you are clear, is everyone clear till now? Guys, I know it's a little intense, but I know you guys will understand it. Are you able to understand? Okay. Quickly for a minute, I will take you through something. Okay, this alone. Philosophy and Bhakti, Kriti was not clear, so for her. So Shankara, he is in the 8th century typically. All right. He was an advocate of something called as Advaita. Advaita means, all right, see guys, we have the physical body and our soul. Right? So there is something called as a universal soul, the supreme soul. So Advaita says that, all right, the supreme soul, all right, it is the one supreme soul and human soul are the same, right? And they are the same, formless, and that they are the ultimate reality. This physical body is not real, it's a Maya. And he told people, please give up all worldly things. That is the only way to attain salvation. This is about Shankara. Ramanuja, he was born in Tamil Nadu, advocate of Alvars, influenced by them. He said path to salvation is devotion to Lord Vishnu. He said something called Vishisha Advaita, where he said even if the soul, as per Shankara, the soul, the individual soul and the supreme soul, they mix and they are one. However, Vishisha Advaita, Ramanuja said, even our soul, the individual soul, it will not mix. It will still remain distinct, but it will be blessed by the supreme soul. Okay, even if it is trying to unite, it will still remain distinct and will be blessed by the supreme soul. That is Ramanuja. Veera Shaivism, all right, it was an impact of the Bhakti movement of Tamil Nadu as well as the temple worship that was there. It was started by Basavanna, Allama Prabhu and Akka Mahadevi. This happened in Karnataka in the mid-12th century. They said all human beings are equal. They were against Brahminical ideas where they divided people by caste, alright, and women were not given due importance. Okay, so Veera Shaivism was also against religious rituals and idol worship. Are you clear now, Kriti? Super. So time for a homework then. Alright. What is the homework? Ready all of you? Guys, the first three, to answer the homework, first three, I will take your names tomorrow. Shankara was an advocate of what? What type of philosophy? Ramanuja was influenced by what type of philosophy? Basavanna, and along with him there were two other people who advocated Veera Shaivism. Who are those two people? Guys, so simple, we just now dealt with, there is no way you guys can get this wrong. So Shankara, Adi Shankara as you call it, he was an advocate of something. Ramanuja was influenced by something else. Basavanna, dash and dash, two other people were advocates of Veera Shaivism. Cool? Clear? You have to type all the three answers with a comma together. Here we go. Right guys, time for a Menti. Hey guys, this is a tricky chapter. My request to all of you is, please go through this once again. Okay, that is when you will understand the different philosophies. Okay? Great. So guys, I want all of you to open a separate browser window and type www.menti.com, M-E-N-T-I, menti.com, and type the code 21199792, 21199792. Two 9792. Cool? Okay guys, time for a Menti now. Let me see how many of you guys are here. Guys, many of you haven't joined at all. Quick, quick, quick. Awesome. Creatively artistic. 5 questions will be there. Now I will know how well you understood things. Guys, 15 more seconds. Quickly. Join faster, all of you. Hi, Anas. Two 9792. Cool. Guys, first question on your screens now. Religious biographies are called religious biographies. What is the name of that, guys? There are 4 options. You see that? What are they? Autobiography, geography, photography. Yeah? So, option D is the right one. Lakshmi, Ashley, Ritesh, Anjali and vote go. Top 5. Good guys, most of you got it right. Lovely. Naitik, Manish, Snehit, Akshata and Abhigyan. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, she wants a bigger screen. No problem, I am giving it to you. Here we go. Kriti, this is for you. Is that okay now? Alright, question number 2. All of you, here it is. The question is, Ramanuja was born in which state of India? Ramanuja. Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, none of these. Funtro Gaming. Alt 4 or Alt F4? Hi Mahi. So Tamil Nadu, how many of you chose Tamil Nadu? Wow, that's right. So he is in the mid-12th century, he was the one who was preaching something. That there might be a quiz question on it, so I'm not telling you what it is. So after 2 questions, I see Lakshmi, Manish, Ashley, Ritesh and Snehit. Top 5. Joel, Abhigyan, Madan, Akshata and Legend Viraj. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here it is. Question number 3 for all of you on your screens now. Superior 2000. Come on, yaar. I know. I'm a techie. According to Buddhism and Jainism, it was possible to overcome social differences and cycle of rebirth. Is it true or false? Because of Buddhism and Jainism, we were able to overcome social differences and cycle of rebirth. Is it true? True or false? True or false? They say you will not. The best way to stop your rebirth is this. 55 of you said true. Wow, awesome. So 3 questions are done. I see the leaderboard says Lakshmi still at... No, Manish is at the top. So Manish, Lakshmi, Ritesh, Ashley and Abhigyan, top 5. Snehit, Abhay, Pavitra and Suhas and Manas, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Guys, here it is, question 4. Just one more to go. Be ready on your screens. Nayanars were devoted to Lord Vishnu. True or false? Nayanars were devoted to Lord Vishnu. True or false? Yeah, Suhas. Yes. I was an SAP functional consultant. Awesome, Manas. So how many of you say false? Everyone should. How come you said true, guys? I spoke about 2 people, Alvars and Nayanars. Alvars are for Lord Vishnu, Nayanars are for Lord Shiva. This is strange. So now, Manish, at the top, followed by Ritesh, Lakshmi, Abhay, Snehit, top 5. Abhigyan, Manas, Senorita, Dev and Jakiller. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The final one. Ready, all of you? Kriti, Alvars and Nayanars are two different segments of worship of the Bhakti movement. Alvars were worshipping Lord Vishnu. Nayanars were worshipping Lord Shiva. Cool? Okay, just to keep you guys. See here. See here. Nayanar, saints devoted to Lord Shiva. Alvar, saint devoted to Vishnu. Are you guys clear? Now, I hope all of you are clear, right? Okay, here it is. Question number 5. Hi Kushagra. Sangam literature is what? What is Sangam literature? Tamil literature, Hindi literature, Gujarati literature, Malayalam literature. Sangam literature. This requires a little bit of thinking. So let me see. How many of you say what? So many of you guys say option A, Tamil literature. Wow, guys, not bad. Awesome. So, it is Tamil literature. Most of you got this right. Lovely. I was surprised. Easy one you guys didn't choose. But tough one you guys are just like that picking. Manish, Ritesh. Manish is at the top. Wow, wow, wow. Great job. Congratulations, Manish. Congratulations. You are the winner for today. Ritesh, Abir, Nehit, Abhigyan. Top 5. Wow, awesome. So, Manisha, Jack Killer, Dev, Yashika. High five, Yashika. Great job, guys. You guys part of the leaderboard today. Guys, I know that today's session was a little, I would say deep and intense to understand. Please request you to go through it a couple of times so that you're pretty clear. And if there are any doubts, please put hashtag Shiksha and put your doubt. I will answer them. Okay? So thank you so much, guys. Don't hit the, don't forget to hit the like button. All right. And don't forget to subscribe as well. With all your support, we are a growing family of more than 500,000 subscribers. And we would love to see you as part of Young Wonders. Thank you so much, guys. All right. I will meet you tomorrow with part 2, guys. Part 2 is more important. Don't miss it. Okay. Will you guys be there? All of you? All right. I will see you tomorrow, same time. Until then, this is bye-bye from Sundar Ravindranathan. Take care, guys. Hi, Utkarsha. Awesome. Keep it up.